upstream from the Park Bar Bridge, there's an area with blue rocks, and we felt it only fitting that probably thousands of gold miners walked right by that blue rock to get to their gold. And there was gold, a lot of gold found right in that area. And I represent the Native Sons of the Golden West, Sutter Parlor 261. And we meet in Sutter County. And I'd like to acknowledge a couple here that are from Oroville. Supervising District Representative Veen Thompson, right here, came down from Oroville to be with us today. And Mike Hemmings, District Attorney from Oroville. Mike, right there. Both of you, thanks for coming down for this occasion. Kind of big for our 261. To start with, there was three sons that I will mention. There was a family of 6, 2 girls and 4 boys, and but the 3 sons, they tolerated each other and did things together, and they were born in Nantucket Island, Massachusetts. And the 3 sons was Rowland, Charles, and Andrew. At that time, they didn't have much schooling, and at age 14 or 15, they were moved out. They struck out trying to do their fame or work or whatever they got involved with there, and Charles was the oldest one, and he actually left at about age 15 and got on a whaling ship for 4 years and became a man at that point. So anyway, in 1849, Rowland Macy and Charles Macy, they sailed for California. They left on the East Coast, and it took months to get around, but they finally landed in San Francisco. And previously, Rowland had opened 2 or 3 businesses, and they come and went, but he was gaining knowledge on his business and in Massachusetts. So in 1850, they found themselves in San Francisco, and then they were interested in the gold rush. So they came on up to Marysville on a big paddle boat and arrived here in 1850. And it's speculated that maybe they spent a little time in the gold fields because they obviously they had a little money, and so they formed a partnership, and they opened up a store which is 210 feet due west, and it was right on the other side of Oak Street. Before Mervyn's, Oak Street came right on up here, and it was right on the corner on the other side of Oak Street. And the company was named Macy and Company, and we have actual pictures of that business here in our archives. They handled dry goods, clothing, provisions for mining, and just about anything you wanted they could get for you. In September of 1850, they dissolved the partnership, and it was taken over by E.W. Tracy Company. However, the Macy's and Company had a pretty good name, and they kept that name for a year or two. And then in 1851, Rowland went back east and became in the process of opening up another business called Macy's. And so Marysville is making claim that Rowland started his first Macy's and Company store right here in Marysville, and but then he closed it out and opened up a Macy's in New York, and the rest is history. Gee, there's Macy's everywhere now. That's 160 years later. They're going strong. In 1853, his brother Andrew, which came out and stayed in San Francisco. Andrew died in 1853 in San Francisco. He was in his early 40s. In 1856, Brother Charles stayed here and stayed on with the company and working with them, and he died in 1856. Charles did, and he's buried right here in the Marysville City Cemetery, and it was felt that he learned his wisdom and merchandising and from his experiences here in Yuba County and Marysville and out here in the West, and that's one of the reasons he was able to survive and did well with Macy's in New York. I'd like to make some comments of some people that were very involved with getting this memorial stone out here, and two people that did a lot of research on this thing: Henry Delameyer and Donna Landerman. They've over the past few years, they've got into the research and come up with a lot of these facts. I'm just hitting the edge of it. There's papers on this venture here with the Macy's brothers. We'd like to. We had some very generous people that helped out. One of them is Frank M. Booth. Frank Booth brought over the big forklift here and helped us unload it off of the truck. Then there's Dwayne Haynes, two from the Marysville City Council, Dale Whitmore and Ricky Samoya, made nice donations. And the last one is the Native Sons of the Golden West. They're here with the yellow jackets on. And each one of them, through our fundraisers and all, we all played a big part in financing this stone, which we're soon to unveil so you can see it, because we're proud of it. It turned out gorgeous. It's called a Yuba Blue Rock, and it's as I say, it's upstream from Parks Bar Bridge and just south of the Narrows or Englebright Dam. There's an area there that is very rich in blue rock, and it's mined by Ralph Mulligan, and Ralph, he's right in the back there. You want to put up your hand? Yeah. He's quite an entrepreneur, and he worked with us, and I want to say thanks, Ralph, for making it so smooth and helping us out, helping us get this monument. And that's about it for me. Bob Barkhouse, would you like to say anything? Or? No? Well, that's about it. But Bob and Dennis, would you pull that cloth off so they can see this gorgeous stone? 2, 3. Look at that, guys. Isn't that something? It turned out beautiful.
They have a regular building in the tent that they told it right with. They had a building.
Yeah, we